What up, what up, what up? Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Let's get this thing popping in here today. Let's get these shares out. You know what we doing here. Afternoon live. We're getting after it. What's up, CO? What's up, everybody? When you come in here, please make sure you get your heart me in. What's up, CJ? One of the first things I want you to do is get your heart me in. The second thing that I would love for you to do is share that live. There's a little right arrow at the bottom. Share that live if you can. Get your heart me's in. Also, tap the screen. 3 things everybody can do as soon as they get in. Please tap the screen. Please share the live. Please get your heart me's in. Okay, that's something that everybody can do. So if you can do that immediately, that would be awesome. What up, Robert? Please smash those likes. Please smash the lives. Please smash everything in here if you can. And get this thing shared out. What's up, Stooks? Just posted a video, too, if anybody wants to go check out the video. What's up, Tiff? Thank you for the heart me. Get those shares in. Everybody 1 to 2 shares as soon as you come in. I know it gets repetitive, me saying this. It's so we get pushed out in the algorithm. I learn new things on this app every day, so I'm learning how to do that. Thank you so much, Tiff. I appreciate that. Tiff D in the house. So I don't mean to get on your nerves. It's just the way that we get pushed out, okay? So please don't take offense to it. I'm seeing all the shares. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Shit I want to talk about today. Nickel, thank you for the heart me. Let's get up to 5,000 likes. Let's get up to 100 people in here. Tiff D, thank you so much. Let's get up to 100 shares. Let's get a couple flamingo loves up top. Damaris, what's going on? JN, thank you so much. 78 shares. Y'all are doing amazing already. That's incredible. That's really good. Thank you so much. Keep that up. Y'all are amazing. I'm trying to share this thing out with a couple more people, okay? Let me get Mr. Incognito. So do not mind me. Sometimes I just caught up and try to get the shares out, okay? Charlotte, thank you so much. JN, thank you. Almost 100 shares. Who's sharing the shit out live? Nickel, JN, y'all are awesome. What's up, Myra? I'm in Phoenix, Pork Chop, but went to school in Tucson, so I've been all over Arizona, but I love it out here. Spartan Dog, what up? What up, Will? There's so much shit. I just made a video about. This is crazy. We'll start with this. Yes, Robert, keep sharing the live. Almost 100. Also, get little populars in. Get your heart me's in. Like, push the little stuff at first before you get to the flamingo. So if anybody wants to gift like 10 populars, they're like 1 coin each if you want. Like, anybody that can do that, it will help us get shared out. That would be awesome, too. Or little roses or little, what's the other thing? Finger hearts. Do little finger hearts, too. Those get us shared out, and then we'll get to the flamingos after we get those out. Thank you, Myra. Thank you, Tiff D. That's very useful to get the thing shared for the algorithm, just showing activity. Thank you, Jarrett. Thank you, Leah. Leah, did you get my share? I'm trying to remember you every time now, Leah, in terms of sharing. Amber and Mom, what's up? Spider, thank you. Debs, thank you. Straight Warning, thank you. This is amazing. And we got the flamingo up top, too, if anybody wants to help out with the flamingo. That's the goal, too. Let me get Maggie in here, too. I don't know if I invited Maggie yet. Debs, thank you. So one of the first things I made a video on today is, ironically, Justice Department officials asked to speak to Ghislaine, maybe it's Ghislaine, her lawyers in representation today. They've contacted lawyers, a longtime associate of Jeffrey Schmeppes, who is serving a prison term for Schmecks, moving underage girls across state and international lines, to address lingering questions about the case that have fueled a furious right-wing backlash. What's up, Callie? Todd Blanche, the Deputy Attorney General, announced on social media early Tuesday that he had requested a meeting with the disgraced former socialite, this is crazy, Mr. Schmeppes, loyal co-conspirator who also interacted with the rich and powerful men he courted, including Trump. So why this is so interesting is he said he's communicated with counsel for Miss Ghislaine to determine, maybe it's Ghislaine, if she would be willing to speak with prosecutors from the department. Now, why this is so interesting is this came hours before a major committee in the Republican-controlled House. Thank you so much, Tiff D, for the flamingo. Look at Tiff D getting us kicked off. Win, Tiff D. What's up, Mountain Man? So why this is so interesting is it came on the same day that a special committee in the House, Republican-controlled House, voted to subpoena Ghislaine. Yeah, very interesting that the Justice Department would now go and talk to Ghislaine Maxwell lawyers on the same day in which a House-controlled, Republican House-controlled committee voted to have Miss Ghislaine subpoenaed. Pretty fucking weird, huh? Mama Wolf, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome back, Mama Wolf. Yeah, pretty odd timing, don't you think? Didn't speak to her before, just as she's getting subpoenaed to potentially go and talk to Congress. Some weird fucking timing, don't you think? Don Vito, thank you for the popular. Jess, thank you for the popular. Very odd timing, yeah. The announcement, again, came hours after the committee voted to subpoena Maxwell and days after the special Wall Street Journal reported about the birthday card, the weird fucking birthday card from Quad D. Yeah. The overture is the latest in a flurry of frantic efforts by the Trump subordinates intended to quell a political crisis precipitated by Pam Bondi's announcement earlier this month that she was shutting down the Schmeppes investigation. Exactly, Kimmy. Yeah. In an effort to be so secretive, they're very fucking obvious in what they're trying to do, right? So I said, are they trying to shut her up? Are they trying to prevent her from going to testify or tell what she knows to Congress? Now, again, Congress is now on recess. You realize Congress is now on recess, so MAGA Mike Johnson kind of shut this vote down. Like, over releasing the files anyway, he shut the vote down intentionally so they can go on recess and not return until September, so delay it. Hope everybody fucking forgets about the issue. We're not forgetting about it. I'm going to talk about it every fucking day. Maybe it's Ghislaine. I'm going to talk about it every day. Facts, thank you so much for the roses. Yeah, Nyla, that's kind of what it seems like to me, right? Right? Yeah, we're going to talk about it every fucking day. I'm not giving it up. Yeah. The unexpected furor over the case has forced the Republican-controlled Congress to confront a divisive political crisis in the middle of a victory lap after the passage of Mr. Trump's signature domestic policy bill. I'm never shutting up about it either. Thank you, Alice. I appreciate that. Keep smashing these likes, everybody. We've got about 140 shares in here. Y'all didn't talk about it every day last year. I don't know what you're talking about. What does that even mean? We didn't talk about it every day last year. Of course not. Why the fuck would we talk about it every day last year? That doesn't even make any sense, X-Tina. Yeah, Biden was in office. Why the fuck would we talk about it every day last year? Biden has no relationship to Schmeppes. Biden didn't run for the presidency on releasing the Schmepstein files. Why the fuck would we talk about it every day? What are you talking about? Are you new? X-Tina, are you new to the United States? Are you new to the political scene? What's up, Melly? Of course we didn't talk about it every day. Why the fuck would we? What are you talking about? Y'all didn't talk about it every day. Yeah, there's a reason. Biden's not in it. Biden didn't say he was going to release it. Why the fuck would we talk about it every day? What the fuck are you talking about? Biden didn't write birthday cards to Jeffrey Schmepstein. Biden didn't wish Ghislaine Maxwell the best. He didn't wish her well twice. The fuck are you talking about? Y'all didn't talk about it last year. Yeah, no shit. The fuck are you talking about? It's not possible to be this brain unalived, is it? Like, really? Really? Is it possible to be that brain unalived? Really? Get a camera phone, chat. Have a good one. Yeah, peace. We're just going to go ahead and mute you. You're an unserious person. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, Trump is the guy that was talking about it. During the election cycle on Fox News, well, maybe we'll release it, maybe not so much because there can be a lot of phony things in it. He was even giving you clues back then that he wasn't going to release the files. What's up, Marissa? I got to say brain unalived, yeah, because of TikTok language. Thank you, Susie. I appreciate that so much. Maybe it's Ghislaine. Yeah, there's a reason we didn't talk about it. We weren't fucking saying we were going to release the files. Yeah. That's why we weren't talking about it. Yeah, also, keep tapping that screen if you are in here. We knocked out one Flamingo. That's the gift goal right now. Let's knock them down. We're trying to keep that live pro status. We're trying to keep that live pro status. From what I've seen, I am the only political creator that has reached live pro status because of this amazing community that I have and supporters like you every day coming out, rocking with us, supporting the live, sharing the live, tapping the screen, giving your very generous animations and gifts, and I appreciate it greatly, subscribing to the live. So let's keep it that way. Yeah. And we do that by hitting our goals, taking care of each other. I appreciate that, Marissa. Win Marissa in the chat for the Flamingo. Make sure you drop that Mauling Marissa sticker in the chat to show her some love. We have the best community on this fucking app. By far. The best political community, the best political family. This is more of a political community now. This is just family. The best family. We talk about everything. Everything. We talk about everything. But, yeah. So now the Justice Department officials are trying to go visit with Ghislaine. Very fucking interesting. Maybe it's Ghislaine. So go check out my video. Also, tap the screen, share the live. Comment on my video. Like it if you can. I appreciate it. Share it. My stickers are so weird, showing up blank. I don't know why, Tiff D. Why would her stickers be showing up blank? Anybody? Can anybody help Tiff D? Because when I make yours, I certainly don't want it showing up blank. That's what I'm saying. Like Lily says, they'll say she unalived herself. I know. It makes me concerned for her well-being. It makes me concerned for her well-being. It really does. Not that I give a fuck, because she's a horrible person, obviously. Sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't, right? Oh, thank you, Collect. Yeah, I had to shave for a while. Sorry about that. I shaved this morning. It's cover-up, not interesting. I know, right? That sticker thing happens to you too? No battle tonight, Troy. It got pushed back, brother. It got pushed back to next week. So you can go check it out. If you want to check it out, go check it out. There's a live event. It got pushed back because I got suspended over the weekend for no reason. So come by next week, okay? Thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate that. Are the stickers okay? Are the stickers working for you? Yeah, Coffee, I play it all the fucking time. Yeah. She said, have you ever heard that was a press conference during his first presidency. Should I play it again? Hold on. Let me disconnect the Bluetooth on the phone or I'll put it on my computer. Are you ready? It's all computer. You're fine. Okay, give me one. Press conference during his first presidency. Should I play it again? Hold on. Let me disconnect the Bluetooth on the phone or I'll put it on my computer. Are you ready? It's all computer. You're fine. Okay, give me one sec. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect it right now to my computer, and I'll play it for you. Oh, yeah, I've got that. Maybe it's Ghislaine. So, yeah, we already know what it is. Let me find this video real quick. It's fucking crazy. I've also got the all man video, too, so that's a good one, too. He was all man. He was all man. I was about to play that one. Oh, let me find the Ghislaine one. The Ghislaine's good. That's an oldie but a goodie. Because Trump got voted in, he thinks we're all stupid. Yeah, I mean, he thinks his base is, unfortunately, Mountain Man, and a lot of times they are. A perfect example of how stupid his base is, I'm not talking about you, of course. But they're now pushing this My Uncle Barack story about him and the Russian investigation. I'm going to bring that up too. Have you heard how stupid this is? Rest in peace, Ozzy, for sure. Thank you, D-Town. Share that live. Let's get up to 200 shares if we can. Basically, what Tulsi Gabbard is saying is that the Obama administration and people like Comey and Brennan essentially said that Russia didn't interfere with voting tabulators and voting machines. Yes, that's true. They determined that they didn't directly find that Russia was able to get into our voting machines. But then her argument is that the Biden administration and intelligence and security officials then pushed that Russia meddled in the election anyway. Also true, because Russia did meddle in the election. It just wasn't through voting machines. And so what MAGAs, they're so brain unalived, they think this is some type of conspiracy that Obama and these intelligence and security officials said there was Russian meddling. Oh, I'm getting to that, JN, by the way. JN brought up Marco Rubio. I'm so glad you brought that up, JN, because I have it on my screen. So they're saying because that Obama admitted that Russia didn't directly interfere with the voting machines, that means that Russia didn't meddle in the election. That's false. That's false. They did meddle in the election, just not through the voting machines. In fact, I've got the fucking thing on the screen right now. Do you remember Robert Mueller's investigation? I don't know why we have to go over this again. Robert Mueller had an investigation to see if anybody had essentially engaged in a criminal conspiracy against the United States to influence the election. Collusion is not a criminal charge. So I keep hearing these MAGAs that nobody was charged with collusion. That's because collusion is not a crime. It would be a criminal conspiracy, okay? Thank you, Kim, so much for the Flamingo Groove. I love that one. Win Kim in the chat. So I don't know why these people can't get this through their heads. People went to prison for the Robert Mueller investigation, showing the ties between Russia and members in Trump's orbit surrounding the election and getting him in office. There is no debate on that right now. I can put it on the screen and show you all of the people that went to prison from his investigation. Okay? So I don't know why this is hard to figure out. I'll put it on the screen, and then I'll talk about Marco Rubio. So this is a nothing burger. It's a distraction. This is from Axios. All the Trump associates convicted or sentenced in the Mueller investigation. Some of you might know that we know this guy. That's Michael Cohen. It's Paul Manafort. It's George Papadopoulos. It's Richard Pinedo, Alex I don't know how you say that, Vander Zwan, Roger Stone, Rick Gates, Michael Flynn. And look, there was no Russia collusion. 13 Russian nationals in 3 entities and 12 Russian military intel officers were also charged and indicted. This is not make-believe. This happened, folks. What Tulsi Gabbard is doing is a distraction. It's a big nothing burger. It's a big nothing burger. People went to prison for their involvement with Russia and the Trump campaign or Trump team, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Okay? Yeah. People went to prison. I don't know why this is hard. Secondly, let me bring this up. Somebody just fucking brought this up, and I'm going to bring that to your attention too. If you don't think that there was Russian interference in the election, does anybody know who Marco Rubio is? He's currently in the Trump administration. Marco Rubio led the fucking U.S. Senate Select Committee on Intelligence surrounding the 2016 election and Russia's interference, okay? And this is his statement. This is from August of 2020 when Trump was still in office. Okay? This is Marco Rubio's statement, who is now, little Marco is in Trump's administration, so clearly he trusts him, right? Rubio released the following statement and video message, which is available for download here. Over the last 3 years, the Senate Intelligence Committee conducted a bipartisan, are we seeing this, and thorough investigation into Russian efforts to influence the 2016 election and undermine our democracy. We interviewed over 200 witnesses and reviewed over 1 million pages of documents. No probe into this matter has been more exhaustive. We can say without any hesitation that the committee found absolutely no evidence that then candidate Donald Trump or his campaign colluded with the Russian government to meddle in the 2016 election. Cool, collusion's not a criminal charge. Nobody gives a shit about collusion. But Robert Mueller didn't say that. He never even said there was no collusion. He said it's not a criminal charge because it's not. However, continue reading. What the committee did find, however, is very troubling. We found irrefutable evidence of Russian meddling. This is Marco Rubio. It's right fucking here. There's no conspiracy. The Senate Intelligence Committee found Russian meddling. Can people see this on the screen? You MAGAs are being distracted. You love being lied to. Tulsi Gabbard has nothing. We found irrefutable evidence of Russian meddling. This is Marco Rubio, folks. This is not Biden. This is during Trump's administration. Are you seeing this? Can everybody see this on the screen? This is Marco Rubio's statement. Russia did meddle in the election, and we discovered deeply troubling actions taken by the FBI, particularly their acceptance and willingness to rely on the Steele dossier without verifying its methodology or sourcing. The Steele dossier was a bunch of nothing burger shit too. Who cares? I don't care about the Steele dossier. I'm sure some of the shit was true in there, like maybe him. I don't know. I don't know what was true and what was false. I know a lot of the shit they said about connections turned out to be false. But some of the sick, twisted shit that Trump was into is probably fucking true. But a lot of the shit was false, too. So, right there, Russia did meddle into the election. Tulsi Gabbard is trying to fucking distract you and get back into the good graces with Trump after she told him not to strike Iran last month. So now she's trying to kiss his ass and distract the public from Schmepstein. It's not going to work. MEGA, please. Yeah. Yeah. So Russia did meddle in the election, just not through voting machines. You know, like Russian propaganda, like fake X accounts, then Twitter accounts, pushing fucking Russian propaganda and supporting Trump. That's how they meddled into the election. Influence. It's not just voting machines. Misinformation, disinformation campaigns, that's meddling in the election. Remember how during last campaign, our own intelligence and security department said they found Russia was actually paying millions of dollars to social media personalities just like me, but on the other side, for them to peddle misinformation about Kamala Harris and misinformation supporting Trump and Russian talking points. Like there's no denial they've been meddling in our elections. They're still doing it now. Did you just hear the other day? There's more bot accounts being found all over X just promoting positive messages about Trump in the wake of the Schmepstein shit. They're still fucking meddling. So, MAGAs, you love being lied to. It's crazy to me. This shit with Tulsi Gabbard is a nothing burger. There's no new information. None. Barack even fucking came out and said, yeah, they didn't meddle in our fucking vote, in our voting machines. But they did other shit. I'm paraphrasing. They did other shit to influence our election. Droxen, I'm not the delusional one. I'm reading you the fucking memo from Marco Rubio. Wake the fuck up. You love being lied to. It's crazy how fucking blind you people are. I just read you the Senate Intelligence Committee's report from Marco Rubio, and you're calling me delusional. Wake up. MEGA, please. You love being lied to. It's crazy. It's crazy to me how you can just
la la la. I don't believe it. No, I believe our master.
Wake up. Make Iran great again. You love being lied to. You love being played. It's crazy. No, I don't, Sam, because you're proving you love being lied to. I just read the fucking committee report and you're still saying it's a lie. You don't even have a profile picture, so I really don't care what you think. You're a bot. I don't care. If you don't show your face, don't care about your opinion. Sorry. You're an unserious person. If you don't have a smartphone, don't show your face, no profile. You have no place here. I don't care.
I feel like he's still being truthful with me.
Release the fucking Schmepstein files. Maybe it's Ghislaine. Why don't you care about girls and children anymore? Why is the State Department going to visit Ghislaine's lawyers before she can testify in the House? I don't want to hear shit from you about, all I want to hear is Ghislaine. That's the only thing I want to talk about. I don't care about your fucking opinion about anything else. Maybe it's Ghislaine. You tell me about that. Fake. You don't stand for anything. Fake. You don't care about children. You don't care about underage girls. You don't care about any of it. Fake. Maybe it's Ghislaine. Release the files. That's all I want to hear from you. Nothing else. Thank you, Pip. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I need that maybe it's Ghislaine sticker. I really need that one. What's up, Suzanne? Smash those likes. You fake MAGA Christians. I don't want to hear anything about girls or children from you, Christianity. I don't want to hear anything about my Uncle Barack. Shut it. You don't stand for shit. You don't like the truth. You love being lied to. Tulsi's lying to you right now, and you're eating it all up.
Obama needs to be locked up.
You were given no new information. Tulsi didn't show anything. Yes, Barack said there was no interference on the voting tabulators. He didn't say there was no election meddling. There was. He said there was, just not with voting machines.
But what about Hunter Biden? What about Barista? What about the laptop? What about the laptop?
I'm done. All I want to hear about is Ghislaine. Maybe it's Ghislaine. You better release the files. That's all the fuck I care about. I miss President Obama. So I read you the fucking committee report from Marco Rubio, who is sitting in Trump's administration right now. He said there is irrefutable evidence of Russian meddling. And you still have Migas in here.
Nah, no. Why do you like facts? Why do you have sources and stuff? I don't like sources. I like trustmebro.org. What's with you and all this reading you be doing? Nuh-uh, no. No.
Look at this guy. Your uncle heading for prison? Yeah, for what, Kyle? What are the charges? You truly believe that, Kyle? That shows how brain unalived you are. Kyle actually thinks that Tulsi showed something. Kyle, she showed nothing. There's no new information. None. Kyle, you have no idea what you're talking about. It's crazy how gullible you are. For what? Treason for what, Kyle? Explain for what. What classifies as treason, Kyle? What did he do that was treasonous? Let's hear Kyle's explanation. And all I really want to hear from you is, Kyle, why hasn't the Schmepstein list been released? Release the files. You shouldn't be worried about my uncle. Release the fucking files. Explain how he was treasonous. Come up and turn your camera on, Kyle, and explain to me how he was treasonous. He has no answer. He'll run. Kippy, thank you so much. Treason for what? Regarding what, Kyle? Marco Rubio's statement, again, from the committee that investigated interfering with election. So Obama interfered with the election. Where's the proof of that? Where's your source on that? How did he interfere with the election? Explain. I'll read it again. This is Marco Rubio from the U.S. Senate Select Committee on Intelligence. Marco Rubio. What the committee did find, however, is very troubling. We found irrefutable evidence of Russian meddling. So Marco Rubio, who's currently serving on Trump's administration, on the Senate Intel fucking committee, found irrefutable evidence of Russian meddling. Now explain to me how Obama interfered in the election, when essentially Marco Rubio and the Intelligence Committee found the same thing that Obama found. That makes sense to you, Kyle? It's almost like you love being lied to. Crazy. Release the fucking list, Kyle. That's all you should be fucking worried about. Maybe it's Ghislaine. I don't care about other opinions because you're clueless. You have no fucking idea what you're talking about. Treasonous would be actually like trying to stop the confirmation of an election. Like in early January, look at this guy.
Liberal beta.
Says the guy with no fucking profile picture. Nice profile picture, bro. 500 yards away, nobody can see your fucking face. Nice no bio. Come up and talk to me with your camera on, Ohio Kyle. Yeah, turn your camera on, you fucking... What are you, an alpha? Alpha that won't show his face?
I'm an alpha. I'll never get close to the camera. I'm such an alpha. I'm an alpha. You're a beta. You're a beta. You're a beta.
Nice. I'd rather be a beta than be you. I know that.
I'm an alpha. I stand 1,000 yards away from the camera for my picture, so you can't see my face. With sunglasses on and a hoodie on. I'm so alpha. That's so fucking alpha. I'm so alpha, I'm swimming down the street right now to retrieve my mailbox and my Doge check. Now that's an alpha. America. America first. America. I'm an alpha. I'm an alpha.
Lori, I don't talk to people with no profile pictures. Go ahead and drop out of that fucking drop out of that box. If you are new here and you are a MAGA, don't request up in my box if you do not possess a smartphone. It is not going to fucking work. If you have that MAGA mobile shit that was it's going to be made in China. Even though we hate China, it's going to be made in China. It's going to have 1 bar of gold service. Who needs 5 bars when I can give you 1? If you don't have a smartphone, you have no profile picture, this is not a place for you. Do not request up in the box. I do not platform people on the MAGA side that will not show their faces. That is very cowardly. Do not be a coward. If you love what's happening with Trump and you love that he's not protecting children and underage girls by not releasing the Schmepstein files, then show your face and defend it. Otherwise, I don't fucking want to hear it. Drop out of the box. Drop out of the box. I don't know. Lori, are these rules too complicated for you? Drop out of the box. Yeah, you're not getting fucking invited. Sorry. Are those complex rules? If you are a MAGA, no picture, no multi-guest box. Pretty fucking easy.
I don't understand. Why do I need a picture?
Them the rules. I've never seen a conversation or a debate in my life in which one party gets to hide.
But I'm an alpha. I'm an alpha. Why don't you want to talk to this alpha with no profile picture? I'm such an alpha.
So you have nothing on Barack. Have you heard this? Do you hear these MAGAs? They're trying to distract you with fucking anything now. So have you heard on every Fox News fucking broadcast, probably on OAN network, probably on Newsmax, now the story is that In-N-Out Burger is moving from California to Tennessee. And Fox News...
Oh, they're trying to get away from these liberals in California. They fucking hate... Even In-N-Out Burger's moving.
No, In-N-Out Burger is expanding. They're not leaving California. The owner of the CEO, not the founder because she's the daughter, she's moving her family to Tennessee, okay? They're opening up a Southeast hub in Tennessee. They're not leaving California. This is some big news story all over Fox News because they want to distract you from the Schmepstein's files.
Look, California sucks so bad, even In-N-Out Burger's leaving.
No, it's not. In-N-Out Burger is not leaving California. What the fuck is wrong with you MAGAs? It's crazy to me. Keep smashing those likes, everybody. Keep topping the screen. Have you heard this?
The double-double is moving and going down south. Nobody can ever get animal-style fries in California again. It's too woke. Even In-N-Out doesn't want to stay there.
Not what's happening. Christy, thank you so much. California will always have In-N-Out. Don't get too excited, MAGAs. Crazy work. Tap that screen, everybody. If you like what you're hearing, we should already be at 100,000 likes with 430 people in here. Share the shit out of the live if you can. 1 to 2 shares at the bottom of your screen, please. There's a right arrow. Just click on it. 2 people on your friends list. Let's get up to 500 shares. We already got 200. Let's get up to 100,000 likes. If you do like what you're hearing here, feel free to subscribe. We're trying to get up to 600 subscriptions. Thank you, Tiff D, for the flamingo. That is the gift goal, too, if anybody wants to help out with the flamingo. But feel free to light anything in the gallery up that you like. I appreciate it very much. It all helps us get pushed out in the algorithm. How you think I got here today? I don't know. How did you? Taz, thank you. Did somebody share it? Thank you, Swish. Let's get up to 500 shares. But the fucking bending themselves into pretzels defending Trump and trying to get us distracted from Schmepstein files, it's not going to work. Maybe it's Ghislaine. I'm going to continue talking about fucking Ghislaine like the Maybelline song. I don't give a fuck. I say Ghislaine about 300 times a fucking show. I'm going to continue to until those files are released and we know what fucking Quad D, Dirty Dingling, Dementia Donnie's relationship, the full extent of his relationship with Ghislaine is. Maybe it's Ghislaine. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate that. CJ Love, thank you for the flamingo. I'm not letting it go. You can try to distract with Barack, and I know you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's not working. There will be no charges against Barack. There will be no nothing against Barack. He did nothing wrong. You are reaching for anything to distract us. It's not going to work. It's not going to fucking work. Carmen, thank you so much, and we may not ever know. Carm, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Also, if you are here, Lori, thank you so much. What's up, Linda? Lori, thank you so much for the little flamingo. In-N-Out is good. It's not my favorite, but it's good. I like In-N-Out. For the price, In-N-Out is very good. But just so everybody in California knows and everybody doesn't panic, In-N-Out isn't fucking leaving. I know Marissa's in LA. Marissa, In-N-Out's never leaving LA. I know we got a lot of California people. Linda, you're in California. They blame Obama. It's a distraction. They don't want us talking about this shit. If you're just joining me, Justice Department officials reached out to Ghislaine's fucking attorneys today. They're trying to get to her before she can testify in Congress. It's obvious. I know they're not going anywhere, Tiffany. They're reaching. They're doing anything to distract us from Ghislaine. Maybe it's Ghislaine. It's not going to fucking work. It's not going to work, Migas. Why don't you care about the children? Why don't you care about underage girls anymore?
We are the party of strong Christian values, conservative Christians. What about the children? Oh, we don't give a fuck about them. We don't care about the Epstein. We don't care about the Schmeppies. We don't care about the Schmepstein files or Ghislaine.
What about the underage girls?
Nope, we don't care. Nope.
Maybe it's Ghislaine. Kelly, thank you so much for the roses.
America, Raising Cane's, baby, Raising Cane's. America. I voted for Trump because of the economy, free milk and eggs, no new wars, Montel Jordan, Montel Williams, Willie Brown, Montel Jordan again. This is how we do it.
Now you have fucking nothing.
And Dr. Fauci, the jab, Dr. Fauci. That's why I voted for Trump.
Mama, thank you so much for the fist bump.
Dr. Fauci.
Lori, what's going on? Yeah, they're trying to get to Ghislaine before she can testify in Congress. That's what I think. That's my theory. I think it's pretty fucking ironic, probably not, you probably don't think it's ironic or suspicious, that the same day that the House voted to subpoena Ghislaine, all of a sudden Justice Department lawyers reached out to Ghislaine's lawyers. Yeah, just a weird fucking coincidence, isn't it? On the same day. Fucking weird that they would contact her on the same day. Actually, before House Republicans even voted on the subpoena, they contacted her this morning. Fucking so weird that they would do that, huh? Maybe it's Ghislaine. I don't know. Maybe it's just a fucking coincidence, right? Carmen, thank you so much.
So weird. I don't know why they would contact her on the same day. That's so fucking weird.
Lee, thank you so much for the handheld heart. I appreciate that. Get your daily heart me's in if you don't have them yet. We got about 440 people in here. You are rocking out with the High Yeller Feller today. The Milano Cookie, the Pepperidge Farm, the Listen Here Pal, the You're Bald. I hope you're having a good time. You are in the African Knights Kingdom, the Political Live, the only live pro-political live I've seen on the app in my presence, in my observations. And you're going to have a lot of fun. We do roast MAGAs in the chat. We do not platform MAGAs on the chat because they're still waiting on their DOGE checks and they don't have smartphones. So because of that, they are unable to have profile pictures. They are unable to turn on their cameras to have a real conversation. So when they find out the rules, they usually run or they get dropped out of the box. This is not like other political lives that will just platform MAGAs no matter what. If they don't have sources, if they don't have faces, if they don't have a camera phone. I do not fuck around. I don't play that shit. I'm tired of hearing about their feelings and no sources. Anna, thank you so much for the popular. Somebody just dropped me a crab. Crab head. I got the crabs. Thank you so much for the crabs. That doesn't sound great, but thank you whoever just dropped a crab on my head. That didn't sound like the best thing to say, but Anna, thank you so much for the roses. I just thanked somebody for the crabs. That's not great. Isabel, thank you so much for the greeting hearts. Thank you for the heart me as well. Which side am I on? The side of the Constitution, democracy, women, children, migrant and human rights. Which side are you on, Mary? Are you on the wrong side? I'm the side of like releasing the Schmeppies files. Maybe it's Ghislaine. That's the side I'm on. Lisa Turner, what about you, Mary? Do you like to protect the women and children, Mary, or no? That's sad, Mary. So you don't care about women and children, Mary? You don't care about those files anymore? I'm sad for Mary. Everybody apologize to Mary. Mary, that's sad. You're a woman and you're on the Trump side? That's pretty sad. You don't care about underage girls, Mary? Mary, why don't you care about the children? No, you don't. You're supporting Trump. You clearly don't fucking care about the children and the women. Mary said she does support. No, you don't. You don't at all, Mary. He won't release the files. You clearly don't support women and children. Don't get in here and lie to me. No, you don't. No, you don't care, Mary, because you just said Trump. If you cared, you would not have said Trump, because you're on the wrong side of that. So you do not care about women and children. You can't actually say Trump and care about women and children. That's a complete lie. Lisa, thank you so much for the level up. But you still support him, and he's not releasing the files. So that means you don't care about the women and children. He said he would release them. Pam Bondi said she had the list on her desk in February and March, and now that list no longer exists. So if you're still supporting Trump, that's a problem. Melissa, thank you so much for the heart me, because that means that you like being lied to. He's been lying to you the entire time. He was never going to release the files. And there's probably a good reason that he was never going to release the files. He even told you he wasn't going to release the files. Do you want me to fucking play when he told you in September that he wasn't going to release the files, and then for some reason you still believed him? I don't know why the fuck you believed him when he told you he wasn't going to fucking release them, but I'll play it for you so you can listen. But he already told you he wasn't going to release them. And you still fucking voted him for some reason. Pretty fucking weird, isn't it, to say you support children and women? Here, let me play it for you real quick. Let me get this thing all connected up. Hold on, let me get this thing connected so you can hear it better. Okay, here we go. So here, listen to this. This is in September. Hold on. I don't know why it's not connecting. Give me a second. It says it's connected. Y'all can hear this.
I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you don't know it. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world. But I think I would.
You hear that, Mary? That less so because there's a lot of phony shit in those files, but he still would release it according to him. That's what he said. But then he's not releasing them. So it's kind of fucking weird, isn't it? Isn't it weird to say you're going to release them and then not fucking release them? So why did you vote for him, Mary? Since that's important to you and you wanted him to release him, but he didn't, in fact, lied to you, why did you still vote for him? That's kind of weird, right? So you don't care about women and children? Again.
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah.
Would you,
I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you don't know it. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world.
So, again, he just told you those less so. So you said you cared about women and children. This man straight up said he was going to do that less so because there's a lot of phony shit in it. And he basically said, I don't give a fuck about you knowing about the women and children that were affected because that less so. Because people could be affected by it. That's crazy work to actually still support him when he just straight up lied to you. That's crazy. You all love being lied to, don't you? Crazy. Did you see Obama? I didn't see my uncle's response on how Obama mentioned Rubio. I did not. Yeah. It's wild. Like, the pretzel twisting you do to defend a man that doesn't give a shit about you is insane to me. And here's another lie. Here's Pam Bondi. This is
The DOJ may be releasing a
March.
list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
So have you seen anything that you said, oh my gosh?
Not yet.
So why do you like being lied to by the entire Trump administration? Pam Bondi said she had the list on her desk in March. Now it's gone. Now it doesn't exist. I'm sure she ran, but I'm not understanding why you love being lied to and why you no longer care about fucking children and women. Why don't you care about children and women? Any response from any magazine here? Why do you no longer care about children and women? Thank you, the dog. I don't get it. Nothing? So now the MAGAs are quiet. You realize that? Now the MAGAs are quiet. Yeah. You don't care about the children and women all of a sudden. Crazy. Is Mary still with us or did she leave? Yeah, Pure Simple, thank you for the heart. Me, Carmen, thank you so much. What else is in the news? So we talked about In-N-Out. Did you hear this story too? By the way, this was in Newsweek. In-N-Out is just opening a hub in Tennessee, okay? They're not fucking moving out of California, but the Fox News, the conservative news outlets, they're running wild with this as a sign that In-N-Out is leaving woke California. No, it's not. The owner is leaving. What's not your responsibility? Yeah, it is, Jeff. The women and children are absolutely your responsibility. That's what you always say that you're about. So it is your responsibility. Yeah, you're the party of Christian values.
I voted for Trump to protect the women and children.
That's what you absolutely, that is your responsibility. That's what you claim. So that is your responsibility, yes. You ran on that, you lie about it, it's your responsibility. Yes, I did see Ozzy passed. I'll read that response. Yes, register for the battle in the profile page. Yeah, don't lie to me and say you don't care.
It's not our responsibility.
Now they don't care about children and women. Crazy. Crazy, right? Now they don't care. Yeah, rest in peace, Ozzy. Don't like that he's no longer with us. That sucks. The truth is coming out. Russian scam docs coming first. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Dan Booth. I don't think you know what you're talking about. There's no Russian scam documents. People are in prison, went to prison for Robert Mueller's Russia investigation, including 25 intelligence and military officials from Russia, Dan. They were indicted and charged. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and you don't know what you're talking about. Nothing new has been released on that. In fact, Marco Rubio, who's in Trump's fucking administration, was on the Senate Intel Committee and said there is irrefutable evidence that Russia meddled in our election. So, Dan, you might want to do some reading or get on the reading rainbow so you have the ability to read because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, as usual. Coffee, thank you so much for the club cheers. That is a distraction to stop you from talking about the Schmepstein files and how nobody is protecting women and children in the Republican Party. It's amazing how dense some of you people really are. Yeah, I'll see if I can. Get yourself together. It's insane work. 2 more flamingos, by the way. Check out the gift gallery, too, if you like anything in there. We only got a few things left. I don't even know what we have. A work hard, play hard, a party on and out. We got a Leon the Kitten. We need a Leon the Kitten. We don't need many things. Right? Thank you so much, Tiff. Win Tiff in the chat on the Flamingos. What's up, Penelope? Thank you on the populars. Win Tiff in the chat. Thank you, Tiff. The dog did it too. Thank you, dog. Penelope, thank you so much for the heart meat. Get your heart meats in if you haven't yet. Let me look up Obama's thing too. Oh, let me tell this story too. Have you heard about the father? The MAGA father, the MEGA father. Cheryl, thank you so much. Ark, thank you for the sour daddies. What's up, Sandy? The MAGA father who moved to Russia to escape the United States and the wokeness, didn't even get military training in Russia and was thrown on the front line to fight in the Ukraine war. And now he can't see his wife and his 3 daughters. And now they're trying to get his daughters and wife out of the country. Yeah, this happened. Of course, what state is he from? Texas. Of course, Texas.
We fucking moved to Russia to escape.
You know why they said they tried to escape the United States? Because their daughter, somebody mentioned about being a member of the LGBTQ plus community with their daughter in school. And that was the tipping point. Thank you so much, Lisa, for the butterfly. That was the tipping point.
Well, we just can't hear any of that LGBTQ stuff. Our daughter, we've got to keep her away from that talk.
Yeah, newsflash, your daughter already knew what that was. We have something called the internet. Sandy, yeah, appreciate you so much. You can't shield your kids from learning about life. Do you know how stupid you have to be to go to Russia because your daughter heard the word that started with L in LGBTQ+? So you're going to uproot your family to Russia, and then you're fucking shocked that your husband got thrown into the military and you have no fucking rights or way of contacting him? You were used. That's fucking crazy that you just did that and went to Russia and are under the leadership of a fucking dictator and can't see your family because he put you in the military. That's insane work. Tap that screen, everybody. Share the live. We're doing great in here. I don't know what to do next. We need one little. I'm going to do one of these because we need one in the gift gallery to light it up, so we might as well do it. We got one Leon the Kitten up top. Win Tiff in the chat. We got one Leon Kitten. So, this is the story. This is fucking crazy. Let me read this. Thank you, dog. Thank you, dog. The dog did it. Make sure that you drop that Tiger Queen sticker in the chat. That's usually Marissa's shit right there. Thank you, dog. Drop that Tiger Queen sticker in the chat. Whenever we get a lion, a kitty, a blue moon tiger, a leopard, we drop that Tiger Queen sticker in the chat. Get that Tiger Queens in there. I love the Tiger Queen sticker. We don't utilize the Tiger Queens enough. All right, well, that was quick. Thank you, dog. I appreciate that. Thank you, dog. What's up, dog? All right, let's go with the diamond tree next. I like the diamond tree, too. We got 11 diamond trees to go. Diamond trees up top. Love this one. What's up, Mass Appeal? Stupidity deserves misery. Yeah, let me fucking bring this up. This is crazy. I read this. I was laughing my ass off. I was like, these Texas MAGAs, they deserve everything they get. They deserve everything they fucking get. Okay, so this is fucking hilarious. This is fucking funny. Thank you, Helen. Win Helen in the chat. Drop that Helen sticker in the chat. Father who fled woke America to Russia with entire family, Derek Huffman. He moved earlier this year with his 3 daughters. Has been sent to the front line despite having no fighting experience and limited Russian language skills. Huffman originally agreed to join the Russian military in a non-combat role, believing he would be a welder and then a war correspondent. He got a very rude awakening. However, according to his wife, he has now been sent near the front line of the war in Ukraine. Yeah, he's deserving every bit of this. Yeah. Deanna Huffman also said in a video that he had only received a minimal amount of training and that it was in Russian despite his limited understanding. Yeah. Unfortunately, when you're taught in a different language and don't understand the language, how are you really getting taught? You're not. Yeah, they don't give a fuck about your husband. They never did. This is so weird. I don't even understand what they're saying. The family moved to Russia under Vladimir Putin's scheme, which aims to attract foreigners who reject destructive neoliberal ideology. He got played. He got played. He was dressed in camouflage when he made a video, and he said, "I miss you all more than you can imagine. I can't wait to see you. Hopefully I get a vacation at some point, and I get to go home and spend a couple of weeks with you." No, that's not happening. So he isn't even fucking seeing his family. A link on their YouTube channel, which has since been deleted, directed users to a Telegram group called Save That Little Girls, which was asking the United States government to save his family. So now he's begging to be brought back to the United States. At least his girls are, wife and daughters. Attached to the group was a photo of Mrs. Huffman, his wife, and her daughters crying in the street. Got exactly what you deserved. It is unclear if the group was created by the family who moved to Russia through the country's shared values visa scheme, which aims to attract foreigners who reject neoliberal ideology. Their relocation to Russia was prompted when they came dissatisfied with what they saw as a progressive outreach in the American education system. The wife's mentally unstable. Yeah, I'm sure you would have to be to agree to that fucking plan. The Huffmans were disturbed when their daughter Sophia was told about LGBTQ+ at school. The final straw was when we found out my daughter Sophia learned about LGBTQ from a girl in her class. Oh no, the horror. Oh, the horror. She learned about LGBTQ+ from a girl in class. Oh my gosh. Hide your children. Send them to an Amish village. Oh my goodness. Maggie, thank you so much for the diamond tree. That's so scary. The horror. Oh my gosh. No. Mama, no. Let's move to Russia. She found out what LGBTQ+ was. Oh no. The horror. Since their arrival in Russia, the family has been featured in several state-affiliated media outlets where they describe their move as a rejection of Western cultural values. The Huffmans settled in the American village in Istra, created by U.S. expat and blogger Tim Kirby, who lived in Russia for 2 decades. The settlement was founded in 2023 as a refuge for Americans fleeing what Kirby described as liberal gender norms. Yeah, now you have no rights, and you can't see your family. I hope it was worth it. Now you're begging to come back to liberal United States.
We won't even eat Skittles. We won't even fucking taste the rainbow. We won't even get a pack of Starburst. Nope, too many colors. Too DEI. We won't even eat Skittles. We won't even taste the rainbow. We won't even eat the fucking Skittles. Way too woke. Too much LGBTQ plus in the Skittles.
This is the shit you care about.
We won't even taste the fucking rainbow. Fuck the rainbow. Too DEI. Too much LGBTQ plus in the Starburst. Too much pink.
You like the whisper? Yolanda. That's how ridiculous this right-wing movement is. That's how ridiculous. Right, Coffee, right?
I won't even taste the rainbow. I won't even taste the rainbow. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck Skittles.
Yeah, they should all go to Russia. You're right, Ark. They could all have a similar fucking experience, right? Tap that screen, everybody. Y'all are doing awesome. Thank you so much for the diamond trees. We're getting there. We've had a fucking Leon kitten. My nieces, they come for her and they will need to go through me. Tiff, it's just dumb. Like, thank you, mister. All of this fake shit on the right is so dumb. All members of the LGBTQ plus community want is to be left the fuck alone. Just treated like everybody fucking else. Just leave them the fuck alone. Stop attacking them. Nobody in any of these minority, immigrant, LGBTQ plus communities wants to fuck with anybody. Just leave them the fuck alone. Give everybody equality. It's not going to make your kids become a member of the LGBTQ plus community if they aren't a part of it. I promise you. Learning is not going to harm them. Learning that people different from them is not going to hurt them. I promise. It's fucking crazy to me what you people are scared of. But you're not scared of Trump fucking destroying the economy, trampling on the Constitution, creating fake departments like Doge and taking all your information. You're not concerned with losing your Medicaid, your Medicare, food stamps, losing your Social Security office in your rural district, losing FEMA, losing the National Weather Service, rising grocery prices, rising gas prices, empty fucking ports. You're not concerned with anything real. Rising housing prices, housing segregation, lacking access to health care and housing. You're not fucking worried about real shit. You're worried about stupid shit that doesn't even impact you. CJ, thank you so much for the heart me. That's the craziness in it all. We legitimately have the National Guard being deployed on American citizens, and you don't give a fuck about that. Or you have American citizens being arrested and fucking deported without due process, and you don't give a fuck about that. It's fucking weird. Right? It's just weird. That's okay. You don't give a fuck about Schmepstein, lying about the Schmepstein files, Pam Bondi and Kash Patel getting caught in a lie, Trump getting caught in a lie. You don't care about protecting children and underage girls, clearly. Maybe it's Ghislaine. You should care about it, but you don't. It's all fake. You don't stand for anything. It's what I say every day. You don't stand for anything. Right? Thank you, D-Town. I appreciate that. We got a couple megas. Thank you, Mod. You are doing a great job. Keep smashing those likes. Let's get up to 200,000 likes. Let's get 500 shares. We're at 308. So if there's 400 people in here, if everybody can do me a favor, just share this thing twice with 2 different people on your friends list. Get it up to 500. Thank you for all the new follows. If you want to subscribe too, we do a lot. Thank you. Hey, from Canada. What's up, Bet? We love our Canadians. My wife is Canadian. My wife is Canadian. She's very Canadian. She's great. Now she has citizenship here too, but she's Canadian. What's up, Gaul? We have the lovely Helen. She's Canadian too. Jesse, thank you for sharing the live. 9 more diamond trees. If you like anything in the gift gallery, feel free to light it up. We are doing fucking amazing. They love being lied to. I don't know what it is. They love being played. This fake Obama shit means nothing. Rotten whole barrel? I know. What's up? What's up? Thank you so much, Darian, for sharing the live. Yeah, keep U.S. Power. I know who that is. Follow U.S. Power. That's Marissa. Maggie, thank you so much for the Tom's hug. I appreciate that. Come here, little guy. Come here, little guy. Come here, little guy. What's up, T-Chops? Cookie, thank you so much for the mama. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Marissa. I appreciate it. My love, thank you. Sharita, thank you. Bubba, thank you for sharing the live. Y'all are awesome. So I had to read that story because it was hilarious. I don't know, Calypso, what's wrong with people. I try to ask myself that every day. Well, what I figured out, this is my theory about MAGAs. For whatever reason, he has them in a trance, okay? They don't care about policy. They don't care about women. They don't care about children. They don't care about Ghislaine. Maybe it's Ghislaine. They don't care about the economy. They don't care about Montel Williams or Montel Jordan. They don't care about any of that. They just care that Trump is, they don't care about no new wars, because that was a lie, obviously. They don't care about Ukraine and Russia. They just like Trump because he's their guy. He lacks compassion. He's got early onset. He doesn't respect women. He doesn't respect minorities or immigrants, and they like that. He's rude. He's inhumane, and there is a group of people, a subset of voters and Americans that like that. They like that he's a bad person. They can relate with that. That's what I'm convinced. Because if it was actually about policy and leadership, they'd hate him right now. If it was about him being held accountable and actually doing what he said he was going to do in terms of releasing the files, they actually wouldn't like him anymore. But see, they don't care about that. They like that he's a bad person just like them. That's what they like. He gives them room to be a bad person. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, Lori. And Ghislaine, I don't defend her. Maybe it's Ghislaine, but I would love for her to sing and expose all these fucking rich elites and politicians that are tied to this. I would love it. Yeah, Sharita, because Trump is very insecure and jealous of my uncle. Jealousy is a theme these days. Myra, D-Town, jealousy is a hell of a fucking thing these days, isn't it? Kristen, thank you so much for the popular. Exactly. The dog did it said, why is there only one woman sitting in jail? Yeah, you think she's the only one tied to this? Come on. Come on. He's jealous. He doesn't have any policy accomplishments. People don't adore Trump other than like the 20% of MAGAs in this country. Trump is not respected worldwide. You can see that. The wars are getting worse. Putin's laughing in his fucking face. Bibi's laughing in his fucking face over at Gaza, causing more destruction, just like Putin is in Ukraine. Nobody fucking respects him in the global system. Canadian Prime Minister fucking laughs at him. No new trade deals. Mr. Japan won't even, he calls, we're going to do a deal with Mr. Japan. Mr. Japan won't fucking give him a deal. Mexico won't give him a deal. They laugh at him. Nobody respects him. Nobody fucking respects him. Yeah, maybe Obama will sue him. He should. Maybe Obama should sue him. Yeah, release the, maybe it's Ghislaine. All I want to hear from MAGAs is release the files. That's it. Thank you, Sandy. I think so too. So I had to talk about that because it's funny that these MAGAs are now moving to Russia and they're finding out the hard way that that might not be a good move. Yeah, you think? You think that might not be a good move? And they're trying to distract us with everything.
Everything. Dr. Fauci.
Next, they're going to talk about trying to throw Dr. Fauci in jail. Watch. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, physically moving, and now he can't come back to the United States. Yeah, there's so many distractions. They're now talking about In-N-Out Burger. They want us talking about everything but Schmepstein.
California's so woke. In-N-Out is leaving.
No, it's not. It's called expansion. Restaurant chains do expand to other countries, other regions of the country. You do know that, right? They're expanding to the southeast. They're not leaving California. Okay? There is a new headquarters being built in Franklin, Tennessee, but they are remaining in California. I think it's called Baldwin County is where their new headquarters in California is going to be. They already have an office there, but that's going to be the new headquarters, or it's going to remain the headquarters. They're not leaving California. You're not going to leave the biggest fucking market in the country to go be in the southeast, in the poorest region of the country. That's not going to happen. While In-N-Out's core remains tied to the west, the road ahead appears to lead south and possibly in the time beyond. They're just expanding. Yeah. That's all. They're expanding. Gummy Bear, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They're not leaving California, Gummy Bear. Sorry. I know that's a pipe dream for you, but business is good in California. It's the fourth largest economy in the Baldwin Park. Is that what it's called? Baldwin Park. There you go. You're not leaving the fourth biggest fucking economy in the world to go do business in the poor South. Sorry. That's not going to happen. Thank you, D-Town. If that happens, In-N-Out would be out of business very quickly. Although In-N-Out may be looking to expand its footprint across the South, Snyder made clear there was no immediate plans to bring the chain to even a state like Florida or the East Coast. Yeah, Maggie, thank you so much for the diamond tree. I appreciate that so much. No, I have not heard about any Airbnb. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Is Starry in here? Did I miss Starry? Thank you, Shauna, for the you're awesome. All right, Starry, we'll catch you later, okay? Appreciate you. So they're trying to distract us with anything. Secondly, one other thing I wanted to talk about related to the Schmeppies. The Schmepsteins, and Ghislaine. So this thing that they're doing right now with trying to release a portion of the grand jury testimony. What's up, failed astronaut? I hope you don't work for Elon, failed astronaut. Trump has directed Attorney General Pam Bondi to produce any and all pertinent grand jury testimony. So we heard about this. The Justice Department filed a motion in federal court in New York late Friday afternoon, calling on a judge to release the associated grand jury transcripts of cases having to do with Schmepsteins and lift any pre-existing protective orders. Okay? However, experts have told NBC News such a move could create both legal and ethical issues, given laws protecting grand jury secrecy. The Justice Department said in its filing its move is necessary given the long-standing and legitimate public interest in the Schmeppies case. The DOJ did not immediately respond to requests for comment, but we will see. Legal experts say that any future hearings on the filing may be heard in closed court under seal, meaning that the public would not be able to see what is specifically requested by the DOJ, at least at first. No, they don't care about anything ethical. You're right. Hold on. I'm going to tell you real quick. Let me get a little sip of water. What we are going to find out, if anything, from the grand jury transcripts is very minimal, okay? So I'm going to tell you right now what you're going to see. Grand jury transcripts can include testimony from any potential witnesses and victims, as well as members of the state, local, and federal law enforcement who may have played an investigative role. You're not going to find out any new names of high-profile individuals or political actors or business associations. Nothing. You're not going to get any lists. This isn't going to say much. But he wanted to throw his base a bone and act like he was doing something. It's not going to say anything. The material that could be released is expected to focus on Schmepsteins and Ghislaine. Maybe it's Ghislaine almost exclusively, because prosecutors primarily present evidence against the individuals they are trying to indict. You're not going to find out any new information in terms of names or who's associated with this. It's a fucking distraction. Cool, they're building a new one in Baldwin Park. Yeah, I heard they were closing down another headquarters, Maryland, in California, and then building that one in Baldwin Park or moving it to there. But they're not leaving California. That was the bottom line, despite what Fox News wants to try to present. Propaganda, okay? Other individuals that are typically mentioned in the broader case file that includes documents produced throughout the investigation, okay? But you're not going to find out much of anything about a list, okay? Why can't someone get to Ghislaine and get answers about who's involved? They're attempting to, Mia. I don't know if you were here earlier today. The House committee that's controlled by Republicans were attempting to have a vote today on giving a subpoena to Ghislaine to come talk in front of the House committee in the House of Representatives. But now they went on recess. You blame me for that randomly coming into my head? Maybe it's Ghislaine. I'm glad. But mysteriously, the Justice Department, Trump's Justice Department officials today, reached out to Ghislaine's lawyers on the same day that they were trying to subpoena her in the House. So you tell me why they would want to try to get to Ghislaine first. Melanie, thank you for the power of the diamond. I appreciate that. The DOJ cannot just release the transcripts on their own. By law, grand jury testimony is secret. Those involved in a grand jury matter generally may not disclose information or material from the grand jury, with some exceptions. Witnesses can discuss their own testimony, and the government can share information with people. Thank you, Lovely, for the heart me, working on the case or in a related matter. There are exceptions as well. Related matters to foreign intelligence, counterintelligence, national security, and foreign affairs, none of which to appear in this case. I'm not sure about that, actually. Now, that's the crazy thing. Ashford, if they somehow pardon Ghislaine, see, he's in a real no-win situation, because if he pardons Ghislaine, what does that look like? Prosecutors have one edge with the proceedings being held in New York. The Second U.S. Court of Appeals, the federal court that oversees appeals in New York Southern District, has held that judges have inherent authority to release grand jury materials in special or exceptional circumstances. Whether this situation is actually considered a special or exceptional circumstance is unclear. Among the factors the court said judges should consider are historical interest, the passage of time, and including whether people involved in the case are still alive. While Schmeppes is unalived, Ghislaine is alive and appealing her conviction to the Supreme Court. Will the client list finally become public? We already know the answer to this. Fuck no, unless it's leaked. Contrary to conspiracy theories championed by the right, the report said the politically connected financier did not have a client list, although Pam Bondi mentioned that he did. I can show you the letter again, that no other parties were facing charges and that his unaliving, in effect, was caused by himself. The grand jury testimony is not expected to shed much light, if any. Thank you so much, Marissa, for the diamond tree. Win Marissa in the chat. Drop that Marissa sticker in the chat if you can. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because it would not include FBI 302s, which is a form filled out by FBI agents describing details of interviews with individuals involved with the case. So it will not include that. None of the grand jury testimony talks about FBI 302s. It will not have photo or video evidence or unredacted names of individuals not directly involved in the grand jury testimony. It's going to tell us nothing. It would also not include flight logs of people who had flown on Schmepstein's plane. Logs released in 2021 as a part of Ghislaine's trial showed Trump. Again, this information is all out there, Mikas. Flight logs released in 2021 as a part of Ghislaine's trial showed Trump, former President Clinton, and RFK Jr. So 2 members of this fucking administration were among those who traveled on Schmepstein's plane. For some reason, MIGAs just want to overlook this. If you don't know what a MIGA is, it means make Iran great again, or in Spanish, I think it means breadcrumbs. CJ Bakes, thank you so much. So again, that was released in 2021, and none of y'all gave a fuck about it. I don't understand why you think he was going to release the list. Maggie, thank you so much. Even though he told you he was, and then he wasn't because, well, there might be some phony shit in it. We have all the clues he was not going to release this. It's not going to look good for him. He was already on flight logs. Him, Clinton, RFK Jr., all of them. The difference between Democrats and anti-MAGAs is we want everybody fucking held accountable on the other side. You don't. You want to just close your eyes and plug your ears. I know, I heard that, Marissa. Another distraction. We're going to make Iran great again. We're going to drop some Raisin Canes all over Iran. And we might even, Colonel Sanders might even
Colonel Sanders might drop an 8-piece crispy tomorrow over the Strait of Hormuz. But what we're going to do is we're going to make Iran great again. We're going to make, I don't have my Merkin out right now. Maybe I'll bring it in tonight. The Merkin. The Merkin. Should I go get the Merkin? Should I go get the Merkin? We're going to make Iran great again. All three have denied any wrongdoing in connection with Schmepstein. Who's going to admit wrongdoing? Like, honestly. Who the fuck is going to admit wrongdoing related to Schmepstein? Do you think somebody's going to be like, oh, yeah, fuck, you got me. Fuck. You think Wexner from Victoria's Secret's going to be like, yeah, fuck, you got me. My bad. My bad. Wrongdoing. My fault. Clinton's going to be like, yeah, my bad. Fuck that. My bad. That was a bad decision on my part. Who is actually going to admit wrongdoing? You got me on that shit, Tiff. My bad. Fuck, you're right. Dershowitz, yeah, my fault. That's my bad. Prince Andrew coming out, yeah, that's my fault. You know, I was in a bad place. My bad. My fault. Who the fuck is actually going to admit to it? Like, why even say that? Of course they're going to not say they did anything wrong. Of course not. Christy Greenberg, a legal analyst for MSNBC and former federal prosecutor, called the Trump Bondi move a red herring. Trump knows SDNY prosecutors seeking to indict Schmepstein and Ghislaine didn't ask questions about him in their grand jury presentation while he was president. It's a red herring to distract from the evidence that matters. Exactly. Distractions. What's up, dog? You like my shirt? My grandbabies got this for me. Our kids and our grandbabies got me for this in Disneyland a few weeks ago. It's a red herring to distract from the evidence that matters, including witness interview notes, videos, photos, etc. None of that will be in a grand jury testimony. Yeah. None of it. So he knows it's a big nothing burger. No pun intended with the discussion of In-N-Out Burger today. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Noten. I know. And the weird relationship between Schmeppes and Wexner is well documented. You like it? Thank you, Will. The former New York federal prosecutor agreed that records describing information collected by investigators, not grand jury testimony, are more likely to contain the information that some have been demanding. So you're not going to learn anything new. Helen, thank you so much for the diamond tree. Win Helen in the chat for the beautiful diamond tree. Drop that Helen sticker in the chat if you can. You're being lied to, MAGAs. I don't know why you love it. I don't know why you love it.
We love being lied to. Yes, America. America, yes. Raising Cane's, baby. Raising Cane's. We love it. Lie to us, Trump. Lie to us, Daddy. Yes.
Thank you, Will, for the gold boxing gloves.
Yes, we love it.
We did hit 200,000. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Tomorrow we have 2 for fun practice battles where they're just for fun. Come in. We're going to try to get some boosts. We're going to practice a little bit. I have to like look on the screen tomorrow, actually. So 2. We normally don't do 2 battles. But I scheduled this before I knew our championship battle was getting moved to. You're weak as fuck, Omega? How come?
Yes, lie to us. Yes, Christian values. Yes. I voted for Trump for no new wars.
How many times did we hear that?
Free milk and eggs. And Dr. Fauci.
Resting the Merkin. I can go get the Merkin. Let me go get the Merkin real quick. Y'all want to see the Merc? So I'm getting some requests for the Merkin. And since Shauna's not here with me, we can bust the Merkin out on a fucking Tuesday. I'm getting some Merkin requests. Let's get the Merkin requests. The Merkin is being summoned. Let me get the Merkin. Fuck it. We're getting the Merkin, pups. We're getting the Merkin. Oh, fuck it. We've got the Merkin. The Merkin is here. The Merkin is fucking here. It's here. It's here on a Tuesday. You know what the crazy thing is? I even brought my trade deal. I even brought the trade deal with the EU that I made. Here's the trade deal that we made with the EU. As you can see, it's a bunch of blank papers. Oh, it's a bunch of blank papers with my signature. Shit, just drop. It's very windy. Shit, it's very windy. There's the trade deal. I even got the trade deal. It's very windy out here. It's very windy up here in Canada. It's crazy. It's so crazy. That's called the art of the deal. Bunch of blank papers, my signature. That's the art of the deal. Don't drop them. Tap that screenshot alive.
compliments my shirt. Yes, it brings out the dog in me, as you can see. The Merkin brings out the dog. These are very important documents. I'm here with the Prime Minister of the EU, which isn't a thing, but I just made that up. And we've signed, this is our first major trade deal of the administration. As you can see, it's very important. It's very fucking important. It was signed in AutoPen, I know. So yeah, we'll bust the Merkin out. And if you want one of these Merkins, you can go to gettrumpcoins.org and you can get a Merkin. It's called the MAGA Merkin. We'll throw in a free shit tarp for $86.47. And you've all seen the shit tarp. I wore it on Fox and Friends in the morning during the campaign. I shit myself on a white couch, and it protected the couch beautifully. We might even throw in one bottle of piss, piss, piss cologne for you too. We might even throw a bottle of piss, piss, piss. That's a hit right now. It's very popular. It's very popular. Very popular. It is. Some people are saying you could even get it on your computer. It's all computer. It's all computer. As you can see, this is my first vehicle I've been in, the dashboard. It's all computer. Trump is a puppet. As you can see, the Merkin is looking a little rough today. If we have a trade deal, I wear it like this. If there's no trade deal, I wear it like this. There hasn't been any trade deals, no art of the deal so far. As you can see, I've got the side part. I've got the side part right now. It's called the MAGA Merkin. You can get it for $86.47. Maggie, thank you for the Go Popular. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's called the art of the deal, the art of the deal. Only I can do it. Stroke of a pen, stroke of a pen. Thank you, Maggie. I appreciate that. Thank you, Maggie. Win Maggie in the chat. Drop that Maggie sticker in the chat. She's been awesome today, as always. The best commercial ever. Stroke of a pen. Stroke of a auto pen. How you wear it when you eat at McDonald's? I don't eat at McDonald's. Myra. Stroke of an auto pen. Stroke of a auto pen. Kirsten, thank you so much for the handheld heart. You want adults back in government? Me too. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne, rest in peace. He lived a long time though. Unalived. I'm with you, PJ. A pew pen. How are we in this place right now? It's crazy, isn't it? Y'all are so awesome. We're doing great. 212,000 likes. I'm probably going to be on for about 20, 25 more minutes. So smash those likes. Let's get to 300,000. Let's knock out these diamond trees. If you like anything else, we're not doing huge gift goals right now because we're saving the big heat. We're throwing heat. You know Trump is off the chain, but his supporters are worse. They are, user for sure. Can't even imagine taking a black light around the White House right now. I know. John Stewart called his hair. It is. That's what I'm wearing. This is called a Merkin. It's also referred to as a pube toupee. That's what this is. It's a pube toupee. You can get these on Bezos' site. You can also go to gettrumpcoins.org. It's called a pube toupee. It's called Merkin, MAGA Merkin. A pupae. Live pro status is here is right, D-Town. Let them know, D-Town. That's because this community is so awesome. You get your heartbeats in. You knock down the gift goals. I appreciate it so much. Y'all are fucking amazing. We will come back tonight. We'll fucking hang out. Right now, both of my puppies are knocked out by my feet, but I'll be cooking some dinner tonight. I'll be writing some articles on SUB of the Stack tonight. So if you want to go check out my written articles, I'm going to write more about this schmeppy shit. I'm going to write more about this Tulsi Gabbard fucking fraudulent nothing burger investigation she's trying to run and how stupid it is. I'm going to write about how MAGAs love being lied to. Trump's truth with Bikini Girl. I did not, Astro. I heard that he went on some untrue social rant last night, like truly unhinged. Is that what happened? It looks like it walks around the house when you're not wearing it. It does, yeah. It's growing, too, every day, by the way. Off the chain. Yeah, I mean, early onset, right? Yeah, I know. I got to get on that DeWalt. Let's get up to 500 shares. We're almost there, too. 408 shares. Y'all are unbelievable. 17 messages overnight. The guy's unhinged. I think there's, I know, rest in peace, Malcolm Jamal. I know, that's such a sad story. The crazy thing is, Sean and I were in, my wife and I, actually our whole fucking family, we were in Costa Rica for like 10 days last May. Probably the most fun trip I've ever been on. Like, it was the most fun trip, and we might do it again. So it's just sad. And I was in the ocean, not past my waist, because I don't go in oceans like that. So I just don't trust fucking oceans.
I need to go back to Costco. I know. I'll do that. I should go out there. I didn't get a reaction last time. I'm gonna have to. I need to just make sure. Maybe I'll have Shauna filming when we get back, and I can have Shauna filming and try to just like walk around people and see if I get a reaction. Yeah, Costa Rica is fucking. It's amazing. It is really beautiful. It is really beautiful. I bet you saw Jaws and got scared. Well, yeah. When I saw Jaws, I was a kid. So yeah, I mean, like I was born in the '80s. So. I was definitely scared of Jaws. As a kid, who the fuck wasn't scared of Jaws? Now looking at it, it's crazy. You'll meet me at Costco. Everybody's scared. Everybody should be scared of do it Saturday when there's lots of folks. No, I do not enter Costco's on Saturdays. I am not a crazy person. Costco on Saturday is off the chains. No, thank you. There is no fucking way I will go on a Saturday. I don't like to be around a lot of people, so I will not go to Costco on a Saturday. You do know sharks, great whites can swim in at least 3 feet? Yeah, I know sharks come in. That's why I don't go in the ocean at all, Dolphin. I watched some shit on National Geographic in which some dude was around tiger sharks and hammerhead sharks, and he was like, oh, sharks, you know, they're not going to fucking bite you, especially in this shallow water. They're not going to fuck with you. They're just going to swim around. And this dude got his whole calf chomped off in the video as about 2 minutes after he was saying that. Took his fucking calf, Achilles, right off his fucking bone. You saw that video? I was like, yeah, see? I said, when you start thinking you know the psychology of sharks, that's when your ass is done. Yeah, I don't fuck with that. So, if I can't see the bottom of it and like see shit, I'm good. Shark Week just started. I got to check that out. I love some Shark Week. Octopi build their own little cities. They're so smart. Yeah, I'm not trying to figure out the fucking psychology of sharks and sea creatures. No, thank you. Steve Irwin, yeah, Stingray too. You don't even like flying over the ocean? I know, I really don't either, Tiff. So I will go into the ocean. Going up in my waist is the furthest I've ever been. And the only reason that I went that far is because I could see, the water was so clear where we were, I could see everything in front of me. I could see everything at my feet. So I went in for about 30 seconds. I said, cool, got in, water feels great. See y'all at the fucking beach in the beach chair in the beach chairs. I'm good, and I got right the fuck out. Guess now is not the, oh, you're a scuba diver? Dog, that's cool. Like, I respect it. I just couldn't fucking do it. Dog, like, that's probably an amazing job, and I mean that would be fucking cool to see, like all types of tropical fish and everything. I mean, I couldn't do it, but I commend you. That's pretty cool. It's not something I would fucking ever do, but I got respect for you. Right? Win you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Y'all are doing awesome. 300 likes in here. 6 more diamond trees if anybody wants to help out or anything that you like in the gift gallery. We've got a bunch of cool shit in there. Up to my knees. Yeah, I've never gone in up to my waist before in any ocean. Like I've been to California. You know, I've been oceans and the beach in San Diego. Like Hermosa Beach. I've been all fucking over in California. Helen, thank you so much for the diamond tree. But I don't, like, that would be like ankles. Like, when I went to my waist in Costa Rica, that was the deepest I've ever been in the water. I've been to the beach. I went to Maui once for Maui Invitational. Again, ankles. That was it. I do not fuck with the ocean. San Diego's beautiful, yeah. Like, I've stayed at Coronado Bay in San Diego. Where else did I fucking stay? I've been to Poway. I've been all over. Rancho Cucamonga. I've been everywhere in San Diego. San Diego's awesome. You go up to my neck? Crazy, Chris. Yeah, never. I will never do that. Fuck no. Fuck no. Nope. You almost drowned in the Hamptons? See? Ocean Beach, California. Yeah, that's brave. You go up into your neck. Marissa, what beach you like? Hermosa? Marissa's out in L.A. She knows about the L.A. beaches. So that's the news today. Manhattan Beach, nice. Yeah, Manhattan Beach is beautiful too. Jess, thank you for the heart me. If you've lost your subscription too, please reconsider subscribing. We want to get up to 600 subs. I actually eventually want to get up to 1,000 subs. But the most we've ever had is a little over 600. We can get back up to 600. I know people come and go and got to recharge and resubscribe. Newport Beach, nice. Pacific Beach in San Diego, beautiful. Trumpy Bear, I've seen Trumpy Bear. We had a good show today. We had, almost 500 people in here today? That was good. Let's get up to, you know what we can do? We got 270 people in here. Everybody get 2 shares in. Let's get over 500 shares. If we get over 500 shares, that's fucking amazing. We get over 500 shares. That's amazing. And then let's knock out the rest of this gift goal. Or if you like anything else in the gift gallery, feel free to knock it down. You like your pool? We had a pool in our last house. We didn't build one here just because we didn't utilize it. When it's like 120 degrees, if your pool gets any sun, if your pool gets any sun in Arizona when it's like 150, 120 degrees, it doesn't really cool you down because the water is fucking warm. It's hot. So it doesn't really fucking matter too much. Jess, thank you so much. And we were in the last house, had a big pool, and we barely utilized it. So the dogs can swim because we taught them in our last house, but they haven't been in a pool in a while, but they can swim. Bones is actually like really good at swimming because he has these long legs. So he's good at swimming. Feels like bathwater at that point. Exactly, Kate. You got to go out, Bones? Hold on, y'all are coming with me. Bones has to go outside. We're going to go outside real quick. Come on. Y'all are doing the African Witch Project with me real quick, Stooks. Is Stooks in here still? Sorry, I got to let my dogs out. Y'all are coming with me. Who let the dogs out? Come on, pups. It's actually not too hot today. It's been kind of nice. What's up, Siren? Play pool, it stays cool all year. Oh, really? That's awesome, Fail. Yeah, that's not how. Maybe it didn't get any sun. You did? I did. Come on, guys. Let's go. And when it's really nice out here, these guys just want to, like, stay out here. Good job, Bonesy. Good job, Bones. We're still in extreme heat advisory. Temperature here, it probably feels like the 90s right now. It's a little humid. Like, I think it's been raining a little bit overnight. So it's a little bit humid, but it's like in the 90s. It's not too bad for us. 90s is nothing for us. Good job, Bruce. Come on, Bones. Get sun from noon to like, my mom has a diving pool. It's like bathwater in Glendale. Yeah, I think it just depends on like where the sun is, where your pool's located when the sun's out in the afternoon. Thank you, D-Town. Appreciate you for sharing the live. My daughter lives in San Diego, Pacific Beach. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're back. We're back. Here in LA, we've got real mild summer, 78. Yeah, it's beautiful. Chicago summer's my favorite. I don't mind the humidity, but like I just think that the weather's beautiful there in the summer. Every other month it fucking sucks, but in the summer, winter sucks. But right, Lizette? Is Lizette in here? Y'all are doing amazing, by the way. Appreciate that. 250,000 likes almost. 250 people in here. We had over 500 people in here today. Y'all are knocking out these goals. We saw Leon the Kitten in the gift gallery. We only got four shits left to hit. We need to work hard, play hard, and Interstellar. Man, we are doing awesome. Already got the uni. All right, dog did it. Phone needs to charge. Appreciate you, 75 minutes. Much diversity in culture. I know, Asher. I like, if it wasn't for the weather, I would probably live in Chicago. I just love the food. Sean and I are going to visit one day because she hasn't done Chicago with me. Like, she hasn't been to Chicago with a Chicagoan. So, like, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing in Chicago, it's different. Connecticut winter over summer? Oh, I cannot, Kim. Yeah, I don't do fucking winters. I can't do it. Once you live in Arizona and you go through a winter in Arizona, which, like, it doesn't get below, like, in the 50s during the day, usually. And pretty much it's in the 60s and 70s all winter. It's hard to go back to a state with a real winter. It really is. For sure, Tammy. Newport Beach, beautiful. Newport Beach is beautiful. You can get a shout out. Do love Newport Beach. Summer's gross. Summer's all right. I can deal with heat. I'm good. Just layer up. No, Lizette. I get white. I get as white as Triple K Levitt in a press conference. I'm looking like cat. They don't even call me high yellow anymore in the fucking winters in Chicago. I look white. I get as white as Triple K Caroline Levitt. I'm telling you. 60s during the winter? Yeah, Dolphin. Perfect. Chicago 60. My brother-in-law left. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm with you, Kirsten. I'm in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. I'm telling you, I look like Triple K Levitt. You get really dark in the sun, no burn. That's awesome, Kiki. Shauna gets really dark too. Like we both get darker in the summer. We went to Costa Rica, we both got a lot darker. Shauna's got that Chilean and Peruvian in her, so she has like tan golden skin. California's cool. Yeah, I'm cool with Arizona weather. I'm good. Live pro status here. D-Town, I love when you say that. Appreciate you. Top down screen, we're almost at 250. I love it. I love this family. 5 more diamond trees if anybody wants to help knock that out, and then I'll change it to something else. We're winding down. We covered it. Shauna, sweet Shauna is perfect. Yeah, pretty close to perfection. I agree with you. I agree. She's pretty awesome. She's way more perfect than me. Tiff D, thank you so much for the diamond tree. Win Tiff D in the chat. I got to work on these stickers this afternoon. I think I'm going to work on the stickers this afternoon. You can't stay in the sun more than 10 minutes because of meds. That sucks. When Phoenix, Arizona 3 years ago, it did go down to the 40s. Sometimes, limo, where we are, it can get down to the 40s, like sometimes low 40s at night. It can, yeah. I got the MAGA Merkin sticker. It's already made. I just haven't added it to the sticker folder yet. I'm gonna get a Tiff D sticker up. I'm gonna get Giseline, maybe it's Giseline sticker up. Limo man, like limo driver. I got you, limo man. Did I call you Limo man? Limo man. Thank you, CJ Love, for the diamond tree. When CJ Love always showing love. Appreciate you, CJ Love. What's my favorite restaurant in Arizona? Damn, that's a fucking great question. There's a lot of good options. Probably for me, because it has a little bit of everything, seafood, steak, chicken, whatever you want, Steak 44. But we don't go there often because it's very pricey. So I love Steak 44, and then there's another restaurant called The Henry, which is owned by a company that runs restaurants called Fox Concepts Restaurants, or Fox Restaurant Concepts, and that's really good too. So The Henry is like kind of a trendy restaurant. So and there's a couple locations now, but Shauna, when we do little date nights, we go out there for those. The Henry is less expensive than Steak 45, but really fucking really good. And so the reason I like Steak 44 is they have everything. They have steak, they have chicken, they have seafood. They also own, it's the same company as if you've ever heard of Mastro's or Ocean Club. They're all owned by the same company, so similar menus, but excellent seafood, excellent steak. In-N-Out Burgers have been in Arizona for like 20 years, Archangel. Yeah, we've had In-N-Out for a long time out here, maybe even longer than that. Yeah, In-N-Out Burgers been out here like at least 20 years. Yeah, we've got them all over the place. They opened up a new one on Camelback. Dominic's is good too. Yeah, I like Dominic's. It's good. For sure. Don't they own Dominic's too? Is that the one over at like across from Kierland? Maggie, thank you so much for the diamond tree. Drop that Maggie sticker in the chat. So I love all types of food. I'm a foodie. I cook too. I'm a chef in the house. But yeah, it just depends. Used to be at Applebee's. Really? That's crazy. You hate all seafood? I like all food, though. Like, I like steak. Tiff, do you like steak and chicken? I love scallops. In-N-Out in Tennessee, $7.25 an hour. Is that true, Raider? Because out here, they pay you good money out here. In Arizona, I'm sure in California. Is that actually true, Raider? Because they get paid like $13, $14, $15 out here in Scottsdale. Yeah, I love food. 25 in California, that's crazy. What's up, Patty? Yeah, In-N-Out would be a good company to work for. Like, I'm always like, if you're like a young teenager, you're in high school, if you can land a fucking job at In-N-Out. Oh, for sure, Raider. Yeah, I know. It's not like, she said it's the business environment, which is kind of funny because I'm like, she's worth what, like, I think almost $10 billion or some shit because of the family business she inherited. So I'm like, you're worth almost $10 billion. I should look up her worth. And you're complaining about the business environment in California? Really, like, people are supposed to feel for you and your taxes as a billionaire? Sorry, you should be paying more in taxes. Yeah, exactly, Raider. Sorry, you should be paying more in taxes. That actually should be the system that we run under. Right? Like, you shouldn't be getting tax breaks. You should be paying your fair share. She just said it was a hoax. Said what was a hoax? Let me see what she is. Another Trumper. What's a hoax? Oh, the taxes? Oh, her moving? It's not a real thing? Are you sure? I'm going to look that up. Is that true? Is that true? She's worth $7.3 billion. Yeah, she just came out. Do I have any magazine here? This came out in CNBC this afternoon. This is fucking hilarious. But she was never moving the fucking headquarters. That's what I said. That was never a thing. That's something that Trumpers were saying to try to make it look like now they look stupid again because they got duped again. What the fuck am I doing here? I've got the ad blocker on. I don't want the ad blocker on. Okay, here we go. So, this is fucking funny. Lindsay Snyder, the billionaire owner and president of the California-based burger chain In-N-Out Burger, says her company isn't moving its corporate headquarters to Tennessee. It's merely opening an office there. We are not moving In-N-Out Burger's corporate headquarters. This is what I explained to people earlier. We're not leaving California. And I had Magas in the chat.
Yes, they are. They're moving.
You motherfuckers, again, you run with lies, and then you spread conspiracy theories that are not grounded in any reality or fucking facts. And it happened again. Everybody on Twitter was talking about it. On X, whatever the fuck you call it. We're not leaving California. These are her quotes. We are leaving our roots behind. Each one of our locations is here to stay.
Yes, they are. They're moving directly to the poor South. They're moving to strictly Mississippi. Mississippi and Galveston. We're going to Galveston. They're going to move their headquarters to Galveston right on that dirty Gulf of America water. Yes, Galveston. That's where we're moving, straight to
Drop the Galveston sticker.
We're going straight to Galveston.
Yeah, they really believe this shit. Yeah. Drop that Galveston sticker. Thank you, Myra. Snyder's comment came 3 days after an interview she gave on the Relatable podcast where she spoke about her family's impending move to Tennessee. There are a lot of great things about California, but raising a family is not easy here. Snyder, who has 4 children, said on the podcast, doing business here is not easy. The company's current headquarters in Irvine, California will close by 2029. She said last week the company will soon be based in Baldwin Park instead. Snyder's comments on the podcast drew backlash from critics accusing the billionaire of fleeing California, where her family's business grew and thrived for decades in search of lower tax rates. Some Californians criticized Snyder for pulling her family out of the state that helped her family attain generational wealth. She's worth $7.3 billion. Tennessee does not tax individual income. That's the only reason she's moving there. Its corporate tax rate of 6.5 is much lower than California, 8.84. So she's trying to save on taxes. They are not moving out of California, just like I said. Most In-N-Out's 400-plus locations are in California. We have a number in Arizona. The company has expanded its footprint over the past 3 decades and now has locations in 8 states, California, Nevada, my state of Arizona, we got them all over the place, Utah, Texas, Oregon, Colorado, and Idaho. And now they're simply moving to another state, to Tennessee. I know.
It's because of the wokeness. That's why it's so hard in California to raise a family. You know, it's so hard sending my kids to private school every day and having their drivers pick them up and drop them off at our mansion. It's so fucking difficult. And yesterday, young Susie, she heard LGBTQ+, and I just was like, we're going to Tennessee. It's just too much. She now knows that LGBTQ+ exists. We have to go. This is just too much. She heard the terms climate change, and we're out of here. That's enough. Rick, grab the kids. We're leaving. I know we got billions, but this is just too much.
The company is the 9th largest burger chain.
I know we got billions, but this is just too much.
The company is the 9th largest burger chain in the U.S. It brings in an estimated $2.1 billion a year, according to a food service consulting firm, Technomic. It brings in an estimated $2.1 billion a year, according to a food service consulting firm, Technomic.
Rick, grab Susie. Grab little Karen.
I know that's your name, D-Town.
Grab little Karen. Grab Susan. Grab Lindsay. We're going straight to Tennessee. I'm sick of this shit. Climate change. LGBTQ+. Human rights. Grab Susie. Grab Lindsay. We're getting the fuck out of here, Rick. This is too much. My $7 billion just can't take you where it used to. This is bullshit. We're going to Tennessee.
That Tennessee fucking move is going to be short-lived too. Watch how fast she moves back to California. She's going to say, all this shit going down here in Tennessee, I'm dodging single wides every time I leave the fucking house. I'm getting the fuck out of Tennessee. I'll go pay the extra taxes. Fuck this. As soon as that first mailbox hits her right in the fucking face, floating down the river, she's back. Watch. Soon as she has to dodge her first single wide, she's right the fuck back in California.
I didn't think there'd be all these fucking single wides in the street. What the fuck? Rick! Going back to California. Fuck this. We're going back to Calabasas. This is fucking absurd. All these motherfuckers in Tennessee waiting for their Doge checks, swimming after their mailboxes. We're going to Calabasas. Fuck this. I'll pay the taxes.
What's up, Wendy?
I can't believe this shit, Rick. All these pores down here. What the fuck? California's not sounding so bad anymore, Rick. Let's get the fuck out of here.
T. Wendy, thank you so much for the popular. Bree, thank you so much. Thank you, Win Roseanne. Thank you, Bree. Y'all are doing amazing. We got 2 more diamond trees. They can't afford my burgers. Raider, pretty much. You're going to have all these people in Tennessee.
A 4x4 with fries is $13? Fuck this. I'm going to Sonic. This is some bullshit. I thought In-N-Out was going to be affordable.
Patty, thank you so much for the diamond trees.
This woke-ass burger chain, this shit is too much. I'm out of here.
Tiff D, thank you so much. You don't take EBT. Well, they don't EBT anymore anyway. That's not their target market? No, it's not.
I can't even afford a double-double. This is some bullshit. I can't even get animal style. I've got to get insect style. I can't even get animal style in here. I got to get... Do you have insect style? Is that cheaper if I ask for my burger insect style? Could I get a little bit off? Can you maybe throw a roach in there and take some money off, please? I can't even do animal style. Fuck that.
Thank you, everybody on the gift goal. I appreciate that so much.
Do you do insect style? Can I get some roaches in my fries? Will that make it cheaper? Maybe like 30% off or something? Do you have a MAGA discount? Do you have a Make Iran Great Again discount? What about a MEGA? Do you have MEGA? MEGA discount? Nothing? This fucking In-N-Out. I need to go to Out and In. This is some bullshit. I need Out and In. Fuck In-N-Out.
You're crying?
We need an Out and In.
Coffee.
Just like we go to Half Foods, we need an Out and In. This is some bullshit.
You're in tears.
This shit is expensive. These fucking woke Californians.
Thank you, Alice, for the roses. I appreciate that. Why is Trump going after Obama? Because he's jealous, Paul, and because it's a distraction. You're crying, Roseanne? Can I get a Schmeppy's receipt?
I'm going to Out and In. Fuck this. Come on, Rick. Let's go.
I'm just on that name Rick today. I don't know why. I'm just on Rick today. He's always been jealous. Paul, there's nothing to it. There's no, like, Obama didn't actually do anything. So it's all smoke and mirrors. There will be no charges. Obama didn't break any laws. It's a big nothing burger. Speaking of burgers, it's a big nothing burger. All right, let's do these little good afternoons before we get off. The Californians always has me on the floor. I'm going to have to go check that out, Tiff. I don't know if I've seen that one. But it's just funny. Like, everybody hates on California. And here's a huge business from California is telling you, we're not going anywhere. We're opening an office in Tennessee, essentially for tax purposes. Yeah, I know. Unc should fucking sue. It's not out of the realm. Sharita, thank you so much for the roses. Alice, thank you so much for the good afternoons. Y'all are fucking awesome. Thank you so much. Maggie, thank you on a good afternoon. Helen, thank you on a good afternoon. I love this little son guy. It was a fun show today, wasn't it? We went over a lot of things. The new facility, speaking of In-N-Out, and its offices in Franklin, Tennessee, are expected to be completed in 2026. The company could soon begin opening locations in Tennessee, with the potential for 35 new restaurants eventually being planned for the state. Yeah, it was fun today. We had some Migas in here, but my mods, let me give a shout out to my mods again. Myra, Lizette, D-Town, y'all are fucking awesome. Thank you so much today for getting Maggie, for getting all these people out of the fucking chat that are clearly, I have to say brain unalived, because I don't know if I can say the other term. Clearly brain unalived. Yeah, so win mods, they're always fucking rocking it out and protecting the live. I'm continuing to download every fucking show, so I have my proof just in case some fuckery happens again. Win mods, they deserve love. Win everybody that's in here topping the screen, share the live. We were fucking great today. We had like almost 500 people in here today. That was awesome. M. Renee, thank you. Helen, thank you. M. Renee, again, thank you. Y'all are awesome. What's up, Doy? Thank you for the tortilla. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate that.
We're going to out and in. Fuck this. Come on, Susan. Come on, Kim. Let's fucking go. This is some In-N-Out is a bunch of bullshit. This shit is expensive. This shit is expensive.
Mass Appeal, thank you so much. M. Renee, thank you so much. Win M. Renee. She's going crazy in here. When I was in college and I first tried In-N-Out, it was funny. One of my college roommates, I actually told him that we should do that. I'm like, fuck, In-N-Out burger's good. I said, you know what we should do? We should start an out and in burger. Like, it was kind of a joke, but can you imagine? That shit would be hilarious. And I said, we should just make the little, like, logo, like, just flip it around. Make it, like, opposite. Like, keep everything the same, but just, like, make it opposite. M. Renee, thank you so much for the TikTok. Like a bootleg, like in Coming to America, the McDowell's or whatever. Zamora, thank you for the Sour Daddy. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying, Tiffany. It's like the same thing. Just go out and in, just like McDowell's. Exactly, same page, Tiff. Like, that shit would be hilarious. Out and in. Oh, man. Thank you, Rob. Super Duper's my favorite, better than In-N-Out. I don't think I've heard of that, Renee. What state are you in? Super Duper. Let me look at this. I don't think I've heard of that. Got the Golden Arch. I never heard of Super Duper Burgers. That's awesome. It's in San Francisco? Cool. I haven't heard that. I always like being introduced to new shit like this. So that's really cool. I'll check them out. It looks good. I'm on the menu right now. Can we DoorDash this to like the White House? Are they in DC by any chance? Like, the more of these we can get to Quad D, the sooner that health deteriorates. Is there any way to get like a couple of these super burgers over to him? This shit sounds good. Chicken sandwich, egg sandwich. Ooh, I'm a shake guy. I love me some shakes. We don't have In-N-Out in Canada. Helen, when you come visit the kingdom next spring, we can go to In-N-Out. McDowell's has the golden arcs. I love that. And you know what fucking Quad D, he has the golden cankles. That's what Quad D has. I guess they're not golden. They're kind of like reddish golden. So he's got the golden cankles that everybody saw on display. You got a new spot in Oakland? Speaking of some crazy shit, because we have a lot of Chicago people in here right now. Hyphy Burgers, I'll look about. He's got the golden cankles. I love Chicago-style pizza, the deep dish. So Lou Malnati's. If you know anything about me, I'm in Phoenix. I'm in the Scottsdale area. But there's so many Chicago people out here. We now have Quad D. Yeah, it's short for Dirty Dingling Dementia Donnie, Trader Jack. So we just call him Quad D. It's like a code word. Everybody knows what Quad D is now in here. Quad D, Dirty Dingling Dementia Donnie. Yeah. So Quad D. If you hear me Quad D, that's just short for Trump. So I heard about this new pizza from Lou Malnati's where it's actually Chicago hot dogs on the deep dish pizza. Like, that's insane. I didn't even know that was a thing. What's up, Tim? So that's a thing. And I don't know how I feel about it because I'm like very specific. I'm like, no, my Chicago hot dogs are separate from the pizza. Okay? Separate. You can't have them at the same time. You got to have them separate. But did I see TikTok about the nurse giving breakdown on Trump health? I did not, Sheena. I mean, they're both fantastic, Alberta. I just don't know about together. Like, it's just kind of a weird combo to me. Like pizza and hot dogs separately, perfect. But like, I can't have them on my pizza. It's fucking weird. It's an Arizona thing. I don't know. I haven't heard it. Yeah. It's given turducken. I would try a turducken. I haven't, but I would try one. They have Mo Betta meaty burgers. Love the name of the food. That sounds good. Yeah. Now why do we always close these shows on fucking food? I swear, y'all love food just as much as I do. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Don't do it. It's a waste of time and money. What is? Petty, thank you so much. What's a waste of time and money, Mass Appeal? The hot dogs on a pizza? Yeah, I won't do it. It doesn't sound appealing to me because I love my Lou Malnati's separate. Oh, the turducken? Gotcha. Why? What is it? Like, I just do the traditional turkey from my butcher. Now I'm hungry. I know I'm getting hungry too. Just make sure you work out. I know. I might work out after I get off here. Get a quick one in. Trash. Mass Appeal said trash. And Mass Appeal, you cook too, right? You're a chef too. What's up, Blue Heart? My turkey is so good that I don't even fuck with it. I put it in the fryer outside. I season the fuck out. I basically make a Cajun turkey. What's up, Tim? Hot dogs with ketchup? No, Tim T. No. I do see you. Yeah, I see you, Mass Appeal to cooking. No worries, Deps. We'll see you tonight. You're here. There's a McDowell's and LB. Is there really, Dance? That's so great. Tim, so the Chicago-style hot dog, I've told you. You do no ketchup. You do yellow mustard. You do tomato wedges. You do one slice of pickle. You do celery salt. And you do white onion. That is a Chicago hot dog. No ketchup. Vienna beef, all beef. No mayo, Tim. Disgusting. No, Renee. No on the mayo. No. Hell no. So that's a Chicago hot dog. And that's fucking so good. And you can do the sweet pickle relish too, yeah. You hate mustard, allergic to onion? Damn, then you wouldn't like the Chicago dog. I like mustard. I like mustard a lot. Do we have mustard lovers in here? I love mustard. I love Dijon mustard. I love yellow mustard. I love spicy mustard. I fucking love all mustard. I don't know why. It's just fucking good to me. Sport peppers are optional too. I love sport peppers because they're spicy. Corn dogs, no thank you. Dijon mustard, yes. Corn dogs reminds me of being in elementary school at the school cafeteria, and that like grosses me the fuck out. Corn dogs, fucking disgusting. I can have mayo, but limited mayo. It has to just be in certain things. Like I can do it on one slice of bread in a sandwich, and if I have mayo, I do look for mayonnaise replacements, but let's say I'm making my own chicken salad or tuna salad, I can use mayo, but I have started using other replacements for that too, because I don't love mayo. You love corn dogs? I didn't even know that people still made corn dogs. Like, do you know how crazy that is? Like, I didn't think corn dogs, that's like a heart attack waiting to happen. I didn't know those were still a thing. So I'm not in love with mayo, no. If it is mayo I'm using, it has to be Hellman's, because that's what the fuck I grew up on. Or I've heard Duke's mayo is good, but I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, I could do it in potato salad, but no raisins in a potato salad. We've been through this, Renee. No raisins in a potato salad, okay? Wiener Schnitzel. Duke's is supposed to be good, right? We did hit 300K. Y'all are fucking awesome. People feed their kids corn dogs. It's fucking it's gross. Ugh. I can't even believe they still make corn dogs. Like, shouldn't that be like a health hazard? Like, that's fucking crazy to actually still make that. That's got to be a health hazard. That's got to be a health hazard, right? Corn dogs? Has to be. Dance, it has to be. That cannot be good for your internal being. At the state fair only? Seriously. Duke's was fire? I got to try Duke's. All right, where are we at? 300,000? Can we knock out these good afternoons and then I'll take a break and I'll be back in like 3 hours? Pizza's bad? I love pizza. Fuck. I don't eat it a ton, but I love it. I think it depends on what pizza you're eating too. Tiff D, thank you for the good afternoon. I appreciate that. You don't even know if you have corn dogs in Canada. You probably don't. Thank you, Rob. Canada's way healthier than here. CJ, thank you so much for the good afternoon. Depends on how you. Everybody likes their burgers differently. I like burgers with like mushrooms and pepper jack cheese or Swiss cheese. I love cheese on burgers, or just American cheese or cheddar. It doesn't fucking matter. And I love like a sauteed onion or a raw onion, doesn't fucking matter to me. I love them all. A little lettuce, a little tomato, a little red onion. I fucking love it. Somebody said the Hyphy burger. Yeah, I'm going to check that out too. Is that like the E40 burger or something? Is that the Tell Me When to Go burger? Love that. Love those sweet onions. I can't find them out here, Chris. I've tried to find those out here, and they're not at the Costco out here, so I got to find those. Those are really good onions. Thank you, Loving Critters, for the good afternoon. I do love to eat, Yvonne. Fuck, I love me some food. I know. It might not look it, but I do love me some food. The Tell Me When to Go burger? I mean, she said the Hyphy burger, so I thought it was like the E40 fucking burger. I cannot stand White Castle. I did when I was younger, and now I had it as like an adult, like a few years ago, and they came to Arizona. I was like, I don't know how I ever ate this shit. Like, I didn't even finish it. I ended up throwing half of it out. I'm like, this is fucking disgusting. So I can't do it. I was like, I don't know if the White Castles in Chicago were just better than they are out here, but I was like, nah. Yeah, it was not good. That's the one I went to too, Mass Appeal in Scottsdale. Five Guys are really good. I like Five Guys a lot, but Five Guys is expensive. So if you don't mind spending like $20 on a burger and some fries, yeah, but like it's pretty pricey. You love White Castle, Myra? You got to tell me the one to go to, because the one I've been to in Scottsdale, I was not impressed. I was like Shania Twain. It did not impress me much. Five Guys is solid though. I was like Shania. That shit didn't impress me much. I'm telling you, Tiff. I almost started playing that song in the fucking White Castles. Oh, yeah, New York, it's different. Yeah. New York and Chicago, they're better. So I could see that. I'm like, out here, Born and raised White Castle. Love me some Shania. Love me some Shania. Shauna loves some Shania, too. I did have it back in the day in New York. At White Castle in New York was fucking, that shit was good. That shit was good. You love Shania too? Y'all are fucking amazing. We almost got up to, we're at like 310,000 likes. We need 3 good afternoons, and I'm going to sign off and let you. Culver's is pretty solid. It just depends. Some people love White Castle, some people. Some people are saying that White Castle is very gross. Some people love it. Shania and you share the same birthday? Cool. Is that? I'm going to have to look that up. I've heard about crystals, Tim. That would be something that I would look into. Yeah. You like you some Shania, Danielle? Love me some Shania, too. Moonchild, no on the White Castles for you? It's like the in and out of the Midwest. Culver's is pretty solid, yeah. Very solid. Thank you, Tim T, for the good afternoon win. Tim T, you missed all of our political talk, but we can recap tonight. Tim, we'll be back. We had a good one. We had MAGA Central in here today. It was crazy. We had a lot of MAGA mush in here today. Drop that MAGA mush sticker. We had a lot of mush brain in here today. The MAGA mush, it's spreading faster than the measles at RFK Jr.'s home. That's how fast the MAGA mush is spreading. It was spreading quickly. It was like, fuck, we were at RFK Jr.'s house with a lot of measles. D-Town, look at D-Town. Appreciate y'all. Y'all are fucking amazing. All right, live goal achieved. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you, Rob, for the comment. Helen, thank you, Myra. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you, everybody. Everything. Thank you, CJ, Patty, Alice, Mass Appeal, Lovin, Tim, Carrie, Tootie, Zamora. Y'all are awesome. Everybody that tapped the screen with me today, thank you so much. Everybody that listened and laughed with us, thank you so much. Everybody that subscribed, thank you. Everybody that gifted, thank you. Everybody that just listened, thank you. Everybody that shared the live. Look at that, D-Town. We got over 520 shares. That's awesome. That's unbelievable. That's more unbelievable than when the late, great Arnold Palmer used to come out of the showers and the other golfer said, this is unbelievable. He's flashing that 9-iron. He's all mad. That's unbelievable. 520 shares is more unbelievable than the late, great Arnold Palmer. I'm just saying, that's unbelievable. I appreciate that so much. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I appreciate that. I'll see you in like 3 hours. Without Shauna here, I get very lonely, so I'm glad that I have my community here, and I'm glad I have this live, and I build this show every day. Thank you, Rob. Just without having her presence kind of sucks. But she'll be back soon. She'll be back.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. She'll be back. No less than 2 weeks. She'll be back. She's in Canada right now helping her mom move today with her sister. But yeah, I just don't do as well mentally without her here. Like she's my best friend. So it sucks. She happens to just be an awesome woman and wife too. Good. You're jealous? Yeah, it just sucks. So I get a little lonely without her, but we talk all day, so we're good. Thank you, Renee. So it's just different when you're used to somebody being around. We both work from home, and have worked from home basically our whole relationship, so we've like never been apart from each other. Yeah, so when we were having our home built, we lived in like a 500 square foot like little guest house together while we had our home built for like 4 or 5 months. And we never got sick of each other. And we were like, damn, we actually like really love each other. So, because 400, 500 feet of space is not very much. And it had a little kitchen. It was just basically like, it was really nice. But I was like, damn, we actually like really like each other. This isn't like Trump and Melania at all. Like we actually like really love each other. So once we knew that, we are blessed. Thank you, Renee. We were like, yeah, we're kind of going to work for a long time, I think. Yeah. Dating sucks. I'm sure it does. Yeah. Nana, thank you so much for the heart me. What's up, Josh? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, folks. Nana, thank you so much for the heart me. What's up, Josh? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, folks. Thank you, everybody. Love y'all. Love you, okay? See you in a bit. Thank you. Tap, shares, likes, gifts, listening. Love you. Great laughs, great comedy. See you tonight. Love y'all. Peace.